gon' grow through dedication, self-preservation. Aliyah is the Aziz. Marcus Garvey, Malcolm and Marcus, all the rebels are gone. We lost our way, darkest is the day. Most of the rebels are gone. Yeah, red light.
First we had smoke, somehow it turned to a spark. Now we're a match, striking the flames of the heart. Where do we go from here? The only limit is the sky. What do you desire? 'Cause we on fire. I wanna go high. Take me higher, take me higher, take me higher. Wanna go high. Let's go higher, let's go higher, let's go higher. Wanna go high. Take me higher, take me higher, take me higher. Wanna go high. Let's go higher, let's go higher, let's go higher. Wanna go high. I want the smoke. I want the
Hey, you guys. We're back in here another Sunday. Now, just because I can't hear myself doesn't mean they can't hear me, right? They can hear me? Okay. We're back in here another Sunday, you guys, and it's just me today. We're going to have some guests calling in, a little later, but it's just me today in studio, and today we're talking about current events with your girl, Amira the songstress. You guys turn up for 2020 Vision. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. Mhm. So happy to be in here with you guys today. So happy that I made it back in here another Sunday. So happy to have the super duper supernova Tony Sweet in here helping me out. But before we get into these current events, I want to give a few shout outs. First of all, I want to shout out Dina because she beat this face, honey. Yes, she did. Yes, and I want to shout out Keisha because she came through and got the hair together for your girl. You know, it's all fried, dyed, and laid to the side. Thank you guys, Glam Team, so much for hooking a sister up. I also want to send a very special shout out and blessings and prayers and congratulations. My son Joshua Bruce and his girlfriend Grace, and we're welcoming a new addition to our family. His name is Isaiah Zion Bruce, and he was born yesterday at around 9:15 p.m. And he came early. He wanted to get out here with us, and he was supposed to be a Pisces, but he's an Aquarius. And shout out to the Aquariuses. It's the age of the Aquariuses, baby. And shout out to all the Aquariuses, and shout out to Isaiah Zion Bruce. And we sending a lot of love. I'm sending a lot of love and energy and healing energy and prayers to my little baby, Isaiah Zion Bruce. Yes. Also, I want to send prayers to my other son, Malik Montgomery, and I love you, son, and I'm here for you. And just sending prayers to Dante and his family. So let's get started. Let's do some TikTok videos, and then we'll go from there. Yep.
Africans, do you know why the main goal of colonization was to totally depopulate and involuntarily mix the entire African continent in order to repopulate it with other races? Well, I have a message for black people. So if you're not black, you can stay. But if you're black, I want you to listen and listen good. The reason why history repeats itself is because the world is cyclic and whatever goes around must come back around. There was a time that Africa ruled Europe for 800 years. And when I say ruled, I don't mean with guns and ammunition, but with knowledge, love, light, and black excellence. So now, I want you, black child, to know that we have cycled back to that time. A time when the kingdom of God belongs to the poor and the slaves, and mine is just to cut and raise. Yours is to step into your awareness of self. Yours is to go back within and get into union with your ancestors, your DNA. Get your ancestral membership back and remember all that you are. Because among you are the descendants of the likes of Mansa Musa, kings, queens. Among you are the DNA of the Talai, the tribe of the Lion of Judah. Among you are the inventors of the hieroglyphics. Among you are the architectures of the great pyramids, the incredible mathematics of the Ishango bone. Among you are the DNA of the Moors, the teachers of all modern European technology. Among you are the DNA that mentored great European philosophers like Pythagoras. As a black person, the DNA of slavery and colonization is not the only DNA that you carry, and they know that. The ancient, great African civilization is still present and imprinted deep in your soul. They can ban all the books and ruin all the universities, but your DNA is present. Your memory is present. Your ancestral knowledge is present deep in your soul and is yours forever. All I want to say is that there was a time they wanted to wipe you all off or mix you all up, so there was no one left to remember. There was a time that remembering who you are would have been a great crime, and so the ancestors had you forget to protect you. But I'm here to assure you that it is now safe to remember the African royalties among you. It is time for black people to experience the excellence of their own blackness. It is time to awaken the extreme talents and excellence that are deeply rooted within you. It is now safe to show the world who you are. Go within and remember. Join into one with your ancestors.
Yes, yes, and yes.
Africans.
Just, for a little of the Black History, Black History Month, or just Black History period. Just, just us, just excellence. So just wanted to show that message. Who is the sender on that?
I'm going to attempt it.
Okay.
It's Sweri _Nayar _Kanya. Kano.
Thank you, Kano. And also I want to thank my godfather, Brooklyn, for sending that to me. Again, thank you guys for sending me these videos, TikTok videos. So when I'm not perusing, you guys are perusing. So you guys have my back, my co-host. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, who we got next, Tony?
Now I ain't had no sleep in hours. I can't even take a shower. And he thinks all my food is ours. Won't even stay asleep for an hour. When he do, he just repowers. I think I need a happy hour. A good old drink I can devour. Ooh, and when he drools, it be like that for hours. My arm be smelling so sour. And don't tell me I'm being childish. He's so little but he's heavy. And he wake up when he get ready. Oh, and that bottle better be hefty, or else he's gonna try me, and he can do that for hours.
I love it. I love it. Who do we have the pleasure of thinking for that video?
Oh, another one. Anaya _Imus.
Anaya, thank you so much, Anaya, for that content. It's so beautiful. I love it. It's creative. A play off of the song, I can do this for hours. I want to give you your flowers. So she remixed it. I know that's right. Very creative. I love TikTok. And also I want to shout out my niece Nefertari for sending me that. Shout out Queen Nef, baby girl. Thank you for sending me that. Who else do we have next?
Yeah, I got a girlfriend, but I'm not in a relationship. I'm single. Yeah. But I got, we was together for 2 years. And I probably cheated on her probably a year and 11 months out of that. No funny shit. But the reason why we broke up is because she cheated on me. She retaliated. And I'm just like, I'm not going to put up with that shit, bro. You a hoe. You cheat on me after I cheat on you, or you cheat on me, period, you a hoe. And you got no respect for yourself, no morals, you don't love yourself. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't got your values is on the floor, your self-esteem is on the floor. You understand what I'm saying, bro? Like, I'm not putting up with that shit. I would not. Exactly, bro. Like, you feel me? Women are not supposed to cheat. My mother, she never cheated on my father. My father used to dog her shit out. Why she didn't cheat? Because she's not a hoe. But my ex, she's a hoe. She got fed up with me cheating and that, so she want to retaliate and do what I do. Be yourself. Be yourself, queen. Nah, they be preaching on this whole feminine, you know, feminism or whatever that shit is called, and women empowering and shit like that. But then you want to do some dickhead shit and do, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't shit, but then you want to do what I do? Be yourself, queen. Be yourself, queen. Be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't do what I do. Don't do what I do. Because if you ain't, like, if you saying that I ain't shit, neither are you. You're not supposed to do it back. Your job is to cook, clean, and give me the That's what I'm saying. I'ma do it. Bro, I've had good girls before. I'ma still cheat. I've had women give the world for me. I'm still cheat. That's just what I do. I'ma stop cheating when I feel like it. But if you do it, you a hoe. That's that.
Well. I'm probably gonna get some phone calls about that one, but yeah, that, you know, the title. Did you see the title of that? Tony was saying men having podcasts.
Oh, right. They do too.
Well, you know, if the shoe fits, the double standards are real, man. Totally. Yeah. So, I want the smoke. I'm waiting for the phone calls for this one. I'm waiting. 646-378-0355. Press 1 to let me know that you want to holler at me when you call up here and respond to that video or that message, because, you know, that's how we see things. I'm gonna tell you that. That's how we see things. So yeah, 646-378-0355. Press 1. I want the smoke. All right. Who can we thank for that one?
Velvet Clouds. Thank you, sweetheart. You did that. We love that. I might show that one again next week, you know, just because. Okay, we have like one more. Yeah.
You want to bamba? You want to G with the big boys? Now you the wrong, kitty, you the wrong, get enough to drink with a drop cup.
Yeah, I was just excited. Like, I was just really excited to see Janet participating. Like, Janet Jackson, imagine if her brother was still here, Michael, like, he would be in on it too by now, you know. We could actually see him have fun on TikTok. So I was so excited to see Janet get in on the fun. Like, oh my God, the Jacksons are on like TikTok. Who does that? Yes. So just excited to see her pretty face, and she looks good. She's really good. She's in her mid 50s now. Yep. She looks really good. And she had a baby at 50, like super genes. Like, not only are they some of the biggest entertainers in our world, but like having babies at 50, and then she still looks like that. Can I be like you when I grow up? All right, you guys. It's actually Black History Month. It's there's sometimes controversy about Black history, like on both sides. Like, should we have a month or should we have a whole year? But I noticed there's a lot of things that gets overlooked in regards to Black history. We tend to talk about slavery and all the racism and where we came from and Martin Luther King and those things, but we tend to forget, you know, first of all, what's happening here and now, that, you know, a lot of us are making history every single day. We're making history. Shit, I'm Black history. But we also tend to forget about the creators and a lot of the things that was created with our knowledge and things that were passed on through our ancestors. So I found a video on YouTube, and Tony, you're going to have to help me out to shout out who posted it first, or exactly what show or podcast it came from. But it has like 15 different creators on there, Black creators on there, that has created a lot of the things that we use today. Matter of fact, probably all the things that we use today that are very important to us and near and dear to our lives. So we're going to show just a few minutes of those videos. We're not going to show all 15 people, but you can go back and do the research yourself. But let's show a few of those creators from our history. from our American history. That's what we call it, our American history.
15 untold Black history inventors. Wasn't taught at school. Most people have heard about famous inventions like the light bulb, the cotton gin and the penicillin. But, did you know that many of the products we use every day were created by Black people? Here's a list of 15 of them that, until now, you probably didn't know about. Frederick McKinley Jones. If your refrigerator has any produce from your local grocery store, then you can credit African-American inventor Frederick McKinley Jones. Jones took out more than 60 patents throughout his life, including a patent for the roof-mounted cooling system that's used to refrigerate goods on trucks during extended transportation in the mid-1930s. He received a patent for his invention in 1940, and co-founded the U.S. Thermo Control Company, later known as Thermo King. The company was critical during World War II, helping to preserve blood, food and supplies during the war. Dr. Shirley Jackson. Dr. Shirley Jackson is an American physicist who received her Ph.D. from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology in 1973. She was the first African-American woman to earn a doctorate in nuclear physics at MIT. In addition to her lengthy list of academic achievements, she also has an impressive number of inventions under her belt. Her experiments with theoretical physics paved the way for numerous developments in the telecommunication space, including the touch-tone telephone, the portable fax, caller ID, call waiting, and the fiber optic cable. Today, Dr. Shirley Jackson is the 18th president of Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute in Troy, New York. Lewis Latimer. Inventor and engineer Lewis Latimer was born in Chelsea, Massachusetts, on September 4, 1848. He collaborated with science greats Hiram Maxim and Thomas Edison. One of Latimer's greatest inventions was the carbon filament, a vital component of the light bulb. His inventions didn't stop there. Working with Alexander Graham Bell, Latimer helped draft the patent for Bell's design of the telephone. This genius also designed an improved railroad car bathroom and an early air conditioning unit. So the next time you're escaping a hot day inside your cool house, don't forget to thank Lewis Latimer. Marie Van Britten Brown. Did you know that the first home security system was invented by a Black nurse? Meet Marie Van Britten Brown. Although she was a full-time nurse, she recognized the security threats to her home and devised a system that would alert her of strangers at her door and contact relevant authorities as quickly as possible. Her original invention consisted of peepholes, a camera, monitors, and a two-way microphone. The finishing touch was an alarm button that, when pressed, would immediately contact the police. Her patent laid the groundwork for the modern closed-circuit television system that is widely used for surveillance, home security systems, push-button alarm triggers, crime prevention, and traffic monitoring. Otis Boykin. Otis Boykin's most notable contribution to science was likely the circuit improvements he made to pacemakers after losing his mother to heart failure, a contribution that has saved countless lives since. But this single improvement was among a long list of achievements. Boykin had 26 patents in his name and is famed for the development of IBM computers, burglar-proof cash register, chemical air filters, and an electronic resistor used in controlled missiles and other devices. Lonnie G. Johnson. Did you ever enjoy water gun fights as a kid? Well, meet Lonnie Johnson, the man that gave us the most famous water gun, the Super Soaker. Lonnie wasn't a toy maker. He was actually an aerospace engineer for NASA with a resume boasting a stint with the U.S. Air Force, work on the Galileo Jupiter probe and Mars Observer project, and more than 40 patents. Yes, he is also working on the Johnson Thermoelectric Energy Converter, JTEC, which converts heat directly into electricity, but it's the squirt gun he created that has given us all the most joy. Charles Drew. Every 2 seconds someone in the U.S. needs blood. Thanks to Charles Drew, that blood is available. Drew was a physician, surgeon, and medical researcher who worked with a team at Red Cross on groundbreaking discoveries around blood transfusions. In World War II, he played a major role in developing the first large-scale blood banks and blood plasma programs. He also invented the, and get ready because this name is pretty charming, bloodmobiles. These are the refrigerated trucks that, to this day, safely transport stored blood to the location where it is needed most. Drew was one of the most prominent doctors working in his field, and one of the only African Americans, during a time when blood donation was still separated along lines of race. Drew eventually resigned from his position with the American Red Cross over their insistence on adhering to this policy. It was 1950 before the Red Cross finally recognized all blood as being equal. Marion R. Croak. In 2013, Marion Croak was inducted into Women in Technology International's Hall of Fame, a move that recognizes her remarkable achievements in tech. Croak holds over 135 patents.
Yes, you guys, just a little bit of Black history. You know, I couldn't say all those names and couldn't say it as articulate as it was very well documented in that video. Who is that again? We had Nevo Island. Thank you so much for that footage. I did get it off YouTube, so, you know, yell at me later or whatever, but I showed it here on 2020 Vision. But, you know, the good thing is it's cross promo. So you guys can go watch that. It's Nuvo. And second name again, Nuvo Island on YouTube, and they have all that information for you. 15 of our creators creating things that, you know, I was really impressed with the alarm system. She said she was a nurse, and she just put it all together. And the part that really impressed me was when she created the part where the button that she pushes alerts the authorities, which is dope. I had no idea. A Black woman that's a nurse, she was, you know, stressed out about being at home, thinking somebody was going to break in, and kept hearing noises go bump in the night. You know, ladies, when we hear, you know, when we're by ourselves and we hear those noises that go bump in the night, just think she got up and did something about it. She said, you know what? I'm going to create an alarm system. And I don't even know what she called it at that time, just to make sure that somebody is not trying to break in her house and to alert her if they did. Wow. So kudos to all of the creators. Kudos to all of the Black creators. And thank you guys. Thank you for, you know, from the cell phone to the alarm to the freezer to the, what else, to the, super soaker, you know, IBM computer. Now see, IBM computers. Come on now. That's huge. That's big. Anyway, thank you guys. Thank you so much. And we celebrate you, not just, you know, in this month of February, but we celebrate you, period. Thank you so much. We use your products every day, and it is a part of our American history. So give him a hand clap, Tony. I think that deserves it. Do we have a caller? We want to switch over to this crazy weather that we've been having, probably all over the world, but very specifically, looks like Kentucky. They had declared a state of emergency on Saturday because of heavy rains, thunderstorms, flash flooding. And then, okay, so I remember last year, Texas, they had gotten colder weather than they had ever received, and they wasn't ready for it, and everything started to freeze because the rain came down afterwards. Am I right? Am I saying that right?
The grid went completely down.
Okay.
Yeah, because it wasn't used to, it wasn't ready for us. Ice and all that.
Is let's see. Is Aziz on the line? Okay, that's
Yes. I'm in the building.
Okay, and then is there another call too? There's two calls?
There's another caller.
Okay.
Looks like, yeah, 217 number.
Okay. Good. We're going to talk about this weather. Aziz.
Yo.
I just wanted to know, I mean, and you're in Texas, so I just wanted to know your take on what the climate is actually doing right now, and why are we having such extreme weather? Just your philosophy. I know you're not, you know, the expert, but what do you think is happening?
Well, yeah, I'm not a scientist. I'm not, but I mean, yeah, I mean, it's obvious. I mean, the things that's happening right now, it's like if you don't believe in global warming by now, then I mean, you out of your mind. I mean, like as long as I've been around, the weather hasn't been doing what it's been doing. You know, the seasons were what they were supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Fall was fall, winter was winter, summer was summer, spring was spring.
Yeah.
You know, but now it's like the whole shit is just flipping around. Like, yeah, like even in the Bay Area is really a good example. You know, before I moved here, the Bay Area, the weather was just like in the summer it's cold
Mm-hmm.
down there. You know what I mean? So, I mean, we have like cold summers in the Bay Area. Some people don't even know that. Like people like get 100 and all that in other states. I mean, shit, we get 90, we go to tripping. So,
right.
you know what I mean? We like, yeah. You know, so.
So you think it's
I really think it's real.
So you think it's more global warming than man-made, than manipulated by man?
Well, I mean, I think they're kind of one and the same.
Okay.
You know, I think some of the things that we are doing is causing the global warming. Some of the things that we are doing to our ozone layer.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we've been fucking up our ozone layer for a long time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think there, and then are we?
I think it's finally decided to just.
No,
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead.
It's finally taking its toll.
So, okay. Are we able to bring the other caller on at the same time you're on, Aziz?
Yeah, we are. And before we get him in though, can I wanted to do something for I know you have your programming. Let me bring the caller in, but
you want to do something for Black History?
I did, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm ready for Black History.
Okay. That should
right.
Hold on. That should be Mike. Mike, hold on for just a second. We're gonna bring you in. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Aziz.
All right. This piece is called Black Man's Ink.
Okay.
Our ink is black art. Our ink is favored praise by blank ballot standing alone because it's been absent of the voices of our counterparts and then spread apart. We marched with hardened hearts, unpeeled and demand that change starts, but that only brings us so far. We have identically starved, being filled with hate-filled lard, inches and yards, the only thing between the poles being enlightened with the scars of our potent dark mark, a permanent print that engraves DNA deep in the heart of ghost-colored pages with dry thoughts and refuses to recognize our part. We must let our ink flow hard and drip large. We can cover bare naked pages and rearrange a whole nation when our spark hit those centuries parts. Our ink is a cloud born of its own dilution, polluting the lives produced in the sky so that it appears swift and clear as liquid. We must be willing to reach the bottom of the ocean. Floating together, our ink can be thick as the tar of a dead squid. We're in the cold red and motherfuckers glad for us to have a say in the way we move ahead. Plan a future for our kids so that they are not part of this misled virus spread. And I ain't talking about COVID either. I mean, I love spreading my darkest ink and agonizing the minds of dormant think. I love being chocolate neat, 6'3", about 200 on LBs, and my sink sprouts enough heat to fill a bottle in this glass so there's no last drink. The everlasting peak of our speak will forever be on repeat. Our ink will forever violate the points we'll make will always be turned away until we 6 feet deep or close. Same way they did Cassius Clay and others who left their ink for me to see. I'm talking Marshall, Martin, Malcolm, Tupac, Nipsey. They all spread ink in me, so I know I got a leaf on that family tree for sure. The strength upon our numbers will show. Just get the fuck out there and vote. Together, our pens be strong enough to make them adjust, gut them at the peak, cut off the lust that seeks to keep our feet concreted in mistrust. Take off the cap. Let our message spray their backs with whip marks that was left on us like road maps. Bricks and stones, jails and burned down homes is only part of the toll stove for our people having a right to vote. So especially now, it's not the time to abuse or misuse. Right now, we are armed with the bridges to unite and give vision to your own issues. Go nuts. We got numbers to crush like cashews. I shoot these nouns and verbs at you because they wish to depend us, so those who depend on us suffers. Thus, sentence seats are even more vital as others, so the ink that spills from our own pen can win. The ink of a black man is never too thin, unfiltered when you let us in. Don't amend us, your reactions offend us. Respect and accept our dialect because our pens won't finish unless the Almighty ends us.
Hey.
Dripping.
Yes. Drip, don't you? Drip, why don't you? I love it. 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 You haven't did one of those on the show in a long time. We got to make sure that happens at least once or twice a month.
Yes, absolutely. I agree wholeheartedly.
I love it. Love it. Very nice piece for Black History. Give him a hand clap, Tony, please. All right, hang out with us for a minute. We're gonna. I want to bring on our other caller. I believe it's Mike, right?
All right.
Should be on.
His mic is open.
You there, Mike?
Is.
How are you?
Is. I'm good.
You called to talk to me about this
cold.
weather, or with us about this weather?
Huh?
You called to talk to us about this weather?
Yeah, and when let's talk about the weather. A lot of times we say that we just be talking about nothing. I don't even talk about the weather.
Well, I know you had some extreme weather in Illinois, right?
Oh my God, yes, we got a foot of snow. Way below zero weather, some rain, some ice. If it comes with winter, we got it all in one day.
Wow.
Everything. Yeah, and it's still there. It's more than a foot of snow, but it all happened so quick. And they warned us, it's like, yeah, go in the house. It's about to go down, and it did. They had a citywide ordinance, no parking on the street. I mean, it was bad. I stayed home for one day, but it was bad. And right now, I think it's about 14 degrees. It was actually warm today. It was probably, this is going to sound crazy to you. But
yeah, you said 14 degrees was warm. What did you say?
No, we was at 25. That's warm.
Oh, my God. So how many hours are you from Chicago?
It's like, it's warm outside. We don't have to wear 7 layers of clothes. We can only wear 2. So.
How many hours are you from Chicago?
Warm. Huh?
How many hours are you from Chicago?
About an hour and a half, 2 hours from Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not really extreme here. It's always like that. It's been like that since I
right. Yeah. See, that's
growing
more
up
extreme
here.
for here in Texas.
Yeah.
If they had that weather in Texas, boy, they'd be screaming Armageddon.
Oh yeah. Well, they had.
Last year when the so-called freeze hit, I got on the road. Yeah. I mean, I learned how to drive in this shit growing up in Detroit. And I got on the road. These cars on the road going like 15 miles an hour. I'm like, what is this? A funeral? What's going on?
Yeah. I was in Austin when it snowed one time. I was living in Austin. Where you at?
I'm in Houston.
Where? Are you in Houston? Okay.
I'm in Houston. Oh, they had a fit. Oh, Lord. Pipes was busting and generators was being sold out and, man, state of emergencies, the government was being called in, FEMA, there's all types of shit. I was like, damn, y'all, I grew up in about 20 of these.
Yeah. But Texas was not equipped.
Vegas had snow one year I was living there. 2007, we had snow in Las Vegas. I was like, now this is crazy.
Their grid went down and everything. Their power grid went down here. And they supposed to have, when they got a new backup, they supposed to have learned their lesson last year. But then 600,000, I think they said, still lost power because they were supposed to have upgraded or whatever.
You know what? I did see that. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
So, Mike, would you say that you think it's global warming? You think it's man-made? I know Illinois is usually, it's right on par with what it normally does in regards to weather, but just kind of like you just said, Vegas in 2007, and you're a world traveler. What are you thinking as it regards to weather?
Well, I mean, it is what it is.
That's not an answer. That's only an answer that you can say on the phone with me. That's not an answer that you can say on the World Wide Web. That's not. It is what it is.
When it was still coming out of my mouth.
Okay, I'm listening. Go ahead.
It is what it is, and then I had the rest of the story.
Let me hear it.
It is what it is, and it is global warming, most definitely.
Okay.
There's no other. I can't think of nothing else. I mean, we just messing it up. It's getting worse. I mean, I don't dig into it that deep, but it's most definitely we tearing some stuff up around here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I don't dig into it that much either. Like I don't have enough knowledge about it, but I mean, this shit is right in your face.
Well, we definitely want to hear from the the normal people, the everyday people, not your scientists, not your weathermen or women. We want to hear, we want to know what the people think, because that's really the majority of the world is the people. So we really want to know what the people think about it. So you guys are perfect.
There's a lot of younger people that really understand it, because it's going to affect them more than it's going to affect us.
You swear you about to die.
But, they're digging into it real deep.
You still here. It's going to affect you as well.
In 40 years, when they're our age, we don't know what's going. They know what's going to be happening, so they trying to hey, y'all killing this stuff. Stop! Y'all have no idea. Y'all don't even care. So they're digging it. There's the one girl from Europe that keeps coming over and talking about it. The younger girl.
Right? Yes.
What's her name?
She keeps.
I cannot think of her name right now, but
what's her name, Mike?
She knows her shit.
She stands on
shit.
Yeah, she stands on it, and she's up there crying like, y'all killing us.
Mm.
Y'all don't even care because you ain't gonna be here.
Mm.
Yeah, she had Trump pissed at her. She had Trump pissed.
She had what?
Yeah.
Cause that was all. Oh, she had Trump pissed. It was a big news thing where her and
Greta
Trump was going like some Trump,
Sure,
Trump
Tony. You got a picture.
On act like everything, trying to pick a fight with her and all that, and he like, I'm just telling you what's facts, and he like, so he got mad.
Oh wow,
got
how old is
so
she?
much publicity about it or whatever, and she's like, man, I'm a teenager. What am I supposed to do with this old man?
Oh, wow.
She was just saying, like she wasn't trying to be smart or outwit him or nothing like that. She spoke straight facts and what her research had led her to know.
Yeah, we got her on the screen. Greta says she was 13 when she started.
Yeah.
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 All right, you guys, we're going to switch gears right quick. Hey, Aziz, Mike, we're going to switch gears right quick. We want to talk about the music and just music news and a little bit of celebrity news. And you guys can definitely stick around if you'd like, but I'm going to switch gears really quick. I want to acknowledge a few people that we've already lost in the entertainment world in 2022. And some we may know and some we may not. And bear with me because I'm gonna say the names and Tony's gonna get them up there on the screen. But Moses J. Mosley, hold on, give me a second. Give me 1 second. My little thing, it's not pulling up. Okay. I hate to use my phone because then I'm going to have to come off of Instagram. Bear with me. Okay, we lost icons such as Betty White, John Madden, in the sports world, of course. Everybody know who's, Betty White is, Golden Girls. Dan Reeves, football great. Let's get into some more of these people. I know I'm going faster. Richard Buckley, he's a fashion editor. Sarah Dash, singer. Anthony A.J. Johnson, you guys remember from Friday.
Yeah.
Jane Powell, she was an actress.
I didn't know that.
Yep. Norm Macdonald, he was a comedian. Michael Constantine, he was an actor. Michael K. Williams, also actor from The Chi and everywhere else. Also Greg Leaks, Nene Leaks' husband. Ed Asner, he's an actor. I remember him. He was on Alf. You guys remember Alf? Matthew Mindler.
Oh, yeah, that guy, yeah.
Actor. Young man. Dusty Hill. She got legs, you know how to use them. That was him. Samuel Wright, also actor. Jim Steinman, songwriter, producer. And it was someone we lost from the Funkadelic. Bernie Madoff, of course, financier. Everyone knows him. Obviously, DMX. That was last year.
Yeah.
It was so many. Louis Anderson. Sidney Poitier. Yes. Yep. Oh,
wow.
Yeah, Miss USA. Yeah. And they found her dead, right? Her balcony.
Who?
Okay, because she was an attorney. What's her name again? I know, but she was an attorney first, and then she became Miss USA, and she jumped off her.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, she jumped off the building.
Meatloaf, yeah, and then there was someone from the Parliament, I believe. Bob Saget, yeah. Yeah, we, just a.
And then Regina King's son, right?
Oh yes. We're gonna find him and pull him up in a second.
Yeah.
Just a moment of just a moment of silence. Constantly losing our greats, but. You know me, I always say we don't lose them. We just gain them, in the universe, in the spirit, and, energy that we can draw from. Bob's, how do you pronounce his last name? Saget. Bob Saget. He was on Full House.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we have Regina King and her son up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just a moment of silence for our, our fallen entertainers, and just the light that they, gave into the universe while they were here in the physical, and now they can continue to do so, while in the non-physical. We still feel their energy. We still, feel their presence. They actually contribute a lot to our entertainment industry and just to our world, period. So, we won't forget them, not at all. We were definitely glad to have them, and even now they want to be acknowledged. Just saying their names is very powerful in itself. Just saying their names, just acknowledging their existence, and that they still exist in the non-physical. So I just wanted to take a moment with the celebrities. Also, I want to go into new music with these celebrities. My girl. I'm your ride or die, Nicki Minaj. She has a new song out with Lil Baby called "Do We Have a Problem?" I watched the video today. It's like a movie. It's like a little mini movie. I loved it. Loved it. And I feel like it's a part 2 on the way. I feel like the video is there's going to be a part 2. And Mike, I know you would really like it because it's your type of thing. Like, Mike, you don't just make music videos, you make productions. So this is kind of on the wavelength of, oh, you see what I did there, Mike? Wave. It's on the wavelength of something you would do. So it's on the wavelength of something you would do. So You should check it out. But it's
Mhm.
Nicki Minaj featuring Little Baby. Do
Okay.
We Have a Problem?
Mhm.
I love it. New music from her. Shout out to you, Nicki, and shout out to you, Little Baby. And you guys should go check it out. I'm not gonna play it just because they're gonna chop up my video on YouTube if I play, her video. They're gonna chop it up real quick too. They're gonna start blocking it and all kinds of stuff. But you guys go check it out. And we're gonna play some more new music. We're going to actually play a song that we can actually play, which is new music. And it's by yours truly, Amira, the songstress. And this one is called Kiss the Sky. And we're going to do that. And we'll be right back. And we're bringing a guest on by the name of Lillian. So give us a few seconds and we're going to, get into the new music.
Let me light up for this.
I can't wait too far to turn back now. Something in me telling me keep going. I was always taught I can't back down. Finish what I start is all I know. Got some people who've been doubting me since day one. See me walking off a cliff and wouldn't say nothing. When I'm needing them, ain't none of them around. Keep that energy when you think that I'm down. When I'm way up, way up, way up. Keep that energy from around me when I'm way up, way up, way up. This goes out to those who never gave up. Gotta try to kiss the sky. Till you make it out, till you make it out. Learn to fly when you kiss the sky. Drive away the doubt. Kiss the sky with me. Fly with me, fly with me. Kiss the sky with me. Fly with me, fly with me. Kiss the sky. Don't use excuses, they tend to be useless. And often confused with you just being lazy instead of just doing what you gotta do. Some people who've been doubting me since day one. See me walking off a cliff and wouldn't say nothing. When I'm needing them, ain't none of them around. Keep that energy when you think that I'm down. When I'm way up, way up, way up. Keep that energy from around me when I'm way up, way up, way up. This goes out to those who never gave up. Gotta try to kiss the sky. Till you make it out, till you make it out. Learn to fly when you kiss the sky. Drive away the doubt. Kiss the sky with me. Fly with me, fly with me. Kiss the sky with me. Fly with me, fly with me. Kiss the sky. Kiss the sky. Kiss the sky.
New music by yours
Hey,
truly.
that feels so good. That got a good ass feel to it. That knock right there.
Thank
Oh,
you.
that feels good.
Thank you. What's
Way up.
Yeah, I like that a lot. They got a real good feel to it.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
That put you in the mood.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
To kiss the sky. Some festivals,
vibe right there.
some traveling around the world, things like that. That's what I hear when I hear that song.
Yeah.
Some festivals.
Right. Yeah, it all got the whole international feel and everything.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. Shout out to the exclusive Sean
I
Penn,
love it.
and also shout out to Malik Youssef and Universal Records. Okay, so I want to I want to shout out a couple of people. They're behind the scenes live on Instagram, and if you see any Facebook too. But Black Love, what up? West LA Bully, what's up? The Official, 365. I want to shout them out. They've helped me market and promote some of my music and some of my things and my stuff that I put out on the internet. So what up to the official 365? If you want your stuff going viral, hit them up. Official 365 on Instagram. Update Life, what up? Boss Mo 47. Chit Chat with Tasha. Hey sis, how are you? Thank you for chiming in. Terry, hey, how are you? And Chit Chat says yes. Dr. Jackson. One Golden Lord joined. Hey, how are you? Clifton Mosley, he is a fellow UBN Go was it network broadcaster, podcaster. How are you? One of the pioneers. Be in Business. Hey, it's Marie. Hey, and it's the Evening Experience. That's a talk show as well. How are you? Secondhand Apparel. Hello, hello. True G Beats. Hello. And Lavin Poetic Empress. I think Aziz, Lavin started following. I think she's one of yours. I think she started following after she heard the show through, I think, just one of the spoken word shows that we may have done. I think she's been following since then.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice. That's what's up. Blessings to her.
Yep. A Sound Voice. Hey. White. Yap. Z Yaps. Okay. Toll Radio. You guys are on here today. Mad Dog. Troy Muhammad. Assalamu alaikum, brother. And thank you. He said I was looking great. You know, looking great. Yeah. Looking great, dear sister. Yes, yes, and yes. You know. Allahu Akbar. We have Toll Radio. He said I have a beautiful smile. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Carlton, hey. Jodelle Foster, hey. It's a lot of you guys. Sia Bongs, DJ Boss, or DJ Doc, and then Drew Jeff and Edward Taylor Music. Okay, and oh my God, it's more. Prime Tracks, hey. Smooth 106.2 joined. And thank you guys for being on here. Do we have any Facebook chatters? Okay. Well, and then I can talk to Lillian while we. Yes. Okay. All right. We're going to get into this health, but, you know, before we do that, I wanted to bring on a special guest. She is, she goes by 4 keys to be the breakthrough. And I asked her for her title, and that's what she sent me. So that's what I'm going to say. 4 keys to be the breakthrough. You guys, I want to welcome Lillian Toma to the conversation. We're going to just get in here and chop it up. Hey, Lillian, how are you?
Great, Amira. How are you?
All is well. All is well. We were going to talk about a little health and a little spirituality, and we thought bringing you on for this would be perfect, you know, to have you join us on this conversation, health and spirituality. First of all, how you feeling? How's your health?
Health? Good. Grateful today. I got Zeke here in my lap, so if you hear any squeaky noises, that's what that is.
Let us see him. You can't, you know, we got to see Zeke.
Let me see. How do I do that?
Put the baby on the phone. Can you hold him up? Yay! Hi, Ezekiel. Hi, Zeke, baby. It's your debut. You are gorgeous.
Say hi, Auntie.
You are handsome.
Say red looks good on you.
Thank you. You are full of love, life, and light. Look at Zeke, baby. Yes. So we wanted to just get into this health conversation and this spirituality, you know, and I know we're going to try to merge it all in one. But, you know, obviously COVID is, you know, running rampant. But I just want to know, what are some of the, you know, health things that you do, as well as some of the spiritual things to do to keep you and your little one and your, you know, your loved ones safe?
Constantly breaking through. So that's why the category was be the breakthrough. Instead of being the change, you have to be the breakthrough. So you have to break through, but actually be it, embody the breakthrough.
Okay.
So what does the breakthrough mean is you have to constantly break through your limitations.
Right.
Doing the things that you don't always feel like doing, but knowing that when you're in a state of breakdown, you have to push through and understand that there's always a breakdown before the breakthrough.
Yes.
So breakthrough is a very important piece to your next level.
Yes. Yes.
To your goals and into getting past just stagnant energy, stagnant motion, whether it's your environment, your mindset, your daily habits. It's breaking through yourself, basically.
Okay, so it sounds like you're saying going inside self, getting to know self, so that you can have those breakthroughs will then affect everything to include your physical health.
Yes, mental, physical, spiritual, because we all are, the goal is to achieve alignment so we can get to whatever our next level is, right? Whether it's to feel better, whether it's to shed a, I don't ever use the word weight loss, because your subconscious mind will not agree to losing anything. It's going to go into hyperactive mode to find it. So I don't use the word weight loss. I use release.
Yes.
Loss, release weight. It's gone. It's usually an energetic reason why you end up holding on to weight anyways. So once you get to the root of the energetic reason to why you continue to use food or whatnot to numb out different emotions, it's the releasing of that emotion, and then the byproduct and the result becomes weight loss, but it's really not loss, it's release.
Wow, those are jewels. I love that. Give that a hand clap. Just give that whole thing right there a hand clap. So you guys, in 2022 and going forward, according to Lillian, we're going to call it weight release. Weight release.
Weight.
Or release weight. Release weight.
Yeah, no, I like what you just said.
Weight release.
Yeah.
Because actually the segment, of spirituality is usually called spiritual release. So I really like, weight release. We don't want to lose anything. We just want to release things that doesn't serve us.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's a theme. So spiritual release, weight release, emotional release, mental release.
Okay.
So you release to get to the breakthrough.
And so is there any remedies? I know we're speaking, which is all like holistic, is all inclusive, but I know we're speaking from a spiritual standpoint, but is there any little remedies that you could share with the people that you've used to kind of just keep yourself, preventative measures, first of all, and then just to keep yourself in that tip top shape? Like, you're a new mother now, you got to be a mom, you got to make sure that you're all well to take care, an extension of yourself. And in this climate, it doesn't even have to be COVID. It can just be the weather changing, giving us the common cold or even the common flu. What are some of those, remedies that you kind of just do to keep yourself in tip-top shape?
Well, I'll start by saying structuring a schedule or habits. Your habits create automation. So
Okay.
I try to put the things that are most important on autopilot. So I drink alkaline water on autopilot. Think about it. I don't think that it costs $5 versus $1. Like
Right.
It's a automatic thing. Sometimes if I'm short on time or my schedule's tight, I'll take a turmeric pill as opposed to cooking with turmeric.
Yes.
So supplements are great. And then one of the biggest tricks that I've learned is our body really only understands protein and carbs. So your brain needs protein. So hard-boiled eggs, anything that has protein, peanut butter. Like I always, if I'm like feeling, like I'm losing my mind, I always intake protein. That's like the first.
Okay.
And then I can think, and then I can, then I can actually get into an embodiment or a state of solution. But protein is the key for me.
Yes. See, that's another. I never thought about protein working, but I guess everything is a holistic experience. So protein working with your mind, working with your brain, working with your brain cells. That's new for, I guess. Well, you do use it to build muscles, so your brain is a huge muscle. Well, that makes
Yeah.
sense. Okay, all right. I'm
Yeah.
learning. I'm learning something. Yes, 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 and yes.
You love it.
Aziz, are you there?
Yeah, Aziz is here, which means sweetheart in Arabic. Say hi, Azizi. Say hi, Azizi.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Hey, little man.
That would be his other
Little
uncle.
handsome fella.
That would be his other uncle. I was just wondering. So I know Mom passed down some remedies, and I know we we're a family full of healers. But can you share with the people some of the things that you do? And I know don't be funny, Manuel, because you always be saying you do all the bad habits that Mom used to do, and you fine. You just fine. We can't get to people that. I want you to.
Like I really am.
Don't talk about no Mountain Dew either. I'm not playing with you. Don't talk about no Pepsi, no Mountain Dew.
All right. But I'm good though. All right, I just say that I'm good though.
What have you been doing? It because you haven't gotten sick in this whole ordeal, right?
I'm good.
Knock on wood.
So
yeah, thank God. Yeah, thank God. But
so have you been doing any preventatives?
I'm gonna tell you. Yeah. It's this remedy I've been doing. I've been doing it for a while now, though, and it really keeps me like good and healthy. How you pronounce it? Mara.
You know what? Stop playing with me, Manuel.
What?
Marijuana? Is that what you try? See, you know what? I'm done with you. I'm not asking you nothing else.
There you go.
I'm not. You know what? But they did say that the marijuana does, the Mary J. They did say the cannabis plant has some healing properties in it too. That is kind of a preventative for COVID. I did hear that. Now I'm not a doctor. Right. I'm not a scientist. I am a healer though, but I'm not a doctor or a scientist. Yeah. I am a certified Reiki healer though. Yeah, I did hear that, cannabis, marijuana, the Mary Jane plant has the healing properties that kind of has been a preventative, for COVID. I heard that.
But you know what though, actuality though, I can't really, to be honest, I can't really say that, I do any really preventative measures. But, I've just always been blessed with health. That's just one blessing I've always been thankful for having. I've just had, really overtly strong genes, cold, I can't remember the last time I had one. You know what I mean? When I say, I had one, if I have one, it's I can't even say it's a day. It's for, a few hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've just been blessed with health. So,
living life.
Just I've always been in the best of health. Yeah, and I've just been living life. I don't know if it comes from my earlier years when I was so much into athletics or what it is that I do. I ain't gonna say it's my diet because, like you said, I do I do all the bad shit. I love Twizzlers. Twizzlers is my favorite. I eat meat. But.
Drink Mountain Dew. What is it? Mountain Dew, Pepsi, Coke.
Mountain Dew. I drink Pepsi. I drink all the sodas. I keep sodas in the refrigerator.
Coffee, Kool-Aid.
The one thing I don't do, coffee. I have coffee. I can't even move without coffee. But the one thing that I don't do no more is, remember, I had smoked cigarettes for 20 years.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And I had smoked cigarettes for 20 years. Then, in 2012, I think I quit.
Okay.
I think I quit smoking in 2012. So.
Okay.
And I know that actually, it wasn't just with cigarettes. It wasn't just about the being out of breath and that it could cause cancer. It's a whole list of things that I noticed that my body did in its 40s. When I stopped smoking, it's just the change was just I'm talking about the energy, the thinking, the senses. My 5 senses got better. My taste, my smell, just everything. Once I let those go, So I just noticed that my body has always fought back bad things really easily. So me, it's just I can't really say that I do a regimen. I've just been blessed with good health.
All right. Well, definitely, like you said, taking those poison sticks out of your mouth. That is definitely, like you said, and it was a lot of other things that you noticed that it was affecting in your body, and now it's like we said, a holistic experience. I was gonna ask you something, and it just slipped my mind. It was something about what you were saying when you said cigarettes. It was something that so are you doing any meditation? Are you doing what are you doing spiritually for yourself?
I mean, are you just gonna put my business out there like that on the air and shit?
Yep.
I mean, you just weren't gonna warn me you was gonna ask me that?
Don't call into this show. Don't call into 2020 Vision.
Yeah.
I don't care. CEO, Schmeo, it don't matter.
You text me or something first.
What are you doing spiritually? Tell the people need to know.
But but no, real shit. I found my spirituality and my whole sanctity is within my writing. That's where I go for it. That's what keeps me balanced. It's like something that's like something that I can't do without, and it just brings me back. Like it gives me like a whole new outlet. You know what I mean? And so I don't know if people take like their music, or they're like, people used to ask me like, how do you write your erotic poetry so easy, but then you turn around and you write something so conscious? It's like, because poetry is so connected to me, is that I can see any aspect of my life within it. And I think that's what makes me a creator. Whether I'm good or bad, that's up to the listener. Mm-hmm. But that's what I always fall back on. That's what I always go to. That's when there's an overload of emotion, whether it's happy, whether it's sad, whether it's mad, whether it's horny, no matter what the emotion is, no matter what it is I'm going through, I know that I can get that release with poetry. So that's always been my spiritual grounding. Even before I got my shit together and I was going back and forth to jail, when I'm sitting in that little box and I can't go nowhere and it starts fucking with me, my best escape is to sit down and write a piece. You know what I mean? That's why I had so many notebooks. So that's always been what I can circle back to and say, this is where I get my spiritual grounding from.
Yes. Yeah, we all have a outlet, a way to tap in, and when you're when you're doing your poetry, your spoken word, you tapped in, you tap right into your God power, your God force. So I can understand how that's your spiritual release. Actually, I can understand that. Mike, are you still there?
He is.
So I wanted to ask you two things, actually the same two questions. One, how are you health wise, and how have you been faring throughout this this time, this climate, as it regards weather and diseases and things of that nature, and even any remedies that you can share with us.
I'm good. I don't think I had COVID. I thought I had COVID when it wasn't COVID. I don't know what they was calling it back then. When it first came out, I was sick.
Uh-huh.
I pulled it back in real quick. Like, oh, this was when it first started. So I just had to pull everything back in, and I'm the sea moss king. That's all I do.
All right. Okay.
I do it twice a day.
Yes. How do you consume it?
Straight. No chaser.
All right.
I just put it on a spoon and take it with some water.
You say straight, no chaser.
Yeah, and the water is the chaser, but just being funny about it. But I also quit smoking 4 years ago, about a week ago, and what a difference 4 years makes.
You said 4 years ago, but hold on, Mike, hold on, Aziz, Mike. Did you say you quit smoking 4 years ago, about a week ago?
1 week ago was my 4-year anniversary.
Okay.
February 1st.
Okay. I said, don't be. I thought you was doing some trickery. Okay. So.
Yeah, I know that sounded crazy. When I heard it back, I was like, that was pretty crazy. Yeah. But I got to continue on with the sentence. So.
The anniversary. I know what you mean, like the anniversary a week ago.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
On the February 1st, and I had tried a lot of times to quit smoking. I just never really knew how to quit. The first thing I had to do was take on what was going on. I had lost a brother, a mother, a father, an ex-wife, all to lung cancer from smoking.
Wow.
And when it hit my brother, who was 2 years older than me, and me and him started smoking at the same time, and they called me and told me on February 1st, he's got stage 4 lung cancer. I was like, okay, I'm done. I had a cigarette in my hand. I got rid of it.
Yeah, and that's it.
Yeah, and that was it. And then, but then
you got to say that. You have to say that to yourself.
Hard.
I'm done.
So then I started messing with the vape for a minute, but God wasn't having it. Every vape pen I had, God broke it. I had stuff duct tape on the vape pen, and like I give up.
Mirror,
but
like real shit. What he said about I'm done. I don't even understand. Like know if you understand the power in that you have to say that. Like you have to say that.
The thing.
And once you say it, you're done.
Yes. And you don't have to say it to nobody else. You got to say it to yourself.
Come on.
Y'all
preaching right now.
Every other time that I tried to quit was I was saying it to everybody else. So then I had to prove to them I'm quitting. I had to walk in the room.
Or doing it for somebody
8
else.
hours. They're like, come on, man.
That ain't
how you quit. No, that's it.
Nope. I still had a half a pack when I quit. I was like, no, I'm done. I threw the pack away. I was like, I'm done. And I knew it.
That's another thing.
That day. It was different from all the other times. It was like, I tried to quit. I tried to.
Did you get rid of the pack?
I got rid of the pack. I was like, man, I'm done with this shit. I didn't give it to nobody. I didn't want it to exist. I was like, I'm done with this shit, and I didn't even have a craving.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Here's one of the things that I had to do. I had to not tell anybody except the people that was there when I quit.
Okay.
I had to keep a pack of cigarettes because it became mental. It's like, are you not smoking because you don't have no cigarettes? Or are you smoking because you want to quit? Because if I didn't have cigarettes, I feel like, man, I just ain't smoking because I don't have none. So I kept that pack. and I just wouldn't touch
you're over it. It's a couple of ways you're over it.
Yeah. And it's worse. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 3 ways. There's 3 major ways you're over it. When you wake up in the morning and you don't want one.
Yep.
When you eat and you don't want one right after you eat. Or drink.
So y'all know y'all done took us to Cigarettes Anonymous right now, right? We're in Nicotine Anonymous. Nicotine Anonymous.
If you don't want one doing those 3 times.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
No, I'm just saying I feel like we in Nicotine Anonymous right now. Confessions of the cigarette smokers.
Yeah, that's a hard habit.
Yeah.
That's as hard, from what I heard, it is as hard to break cigarettes as it is heroin.
Yeah.
Because it is a habit. It's a really bad, nasty habit. And you always got access to it. That's the thing.
It becomes part of your life.
Yeah.
Yeah. And everything,
you'll be laid back from
So Mike,
goes with a cigarette.
Mike, what have you been doing spiritually to keep yourself tapped in and connected?
I've been by myself, really grinding and just dealing with me and cutting people out of my life that meant me no good. Now, they didn't know that they meant me no good. They didn't, and just I've been by myself for like a year since COVID started. So almost 2 years. I moved back to Illinois into a beautiful house that I had there, and I've just been here by myself, just getting it in, just doing me. And I didn't have to deal with anybody else. I didn't have to talk to anybody. I didn't have to eat with anybody. I didn't have to do anything with anybody that I didn't want to. I'll say in the last year and a half, 2 years for me, I've been around 20 people. That's it. I don't have friends in Peoria because I keep it like that. When I come to this town, and I'm not going to live here forever, but my house will always be here. When I come here, I don't want to have to deal with people. I want to come here to cleanse, and I can't cleanse with everybody here. With the, hey, let's go do this. Every now and then I'll get out and do something, but pretty much spiritually, it's been just me. And I love it.
Wow.
Yeah.
No wife, no girlfriend, no nothing. Just me, one. And that's what I had to get to because. Go ahead.
No, I was just agreeing with you that that's the best, really, when you can be with self and fall in love with self again and get to know self and commune with self.
I found so much.
And I mean, don't get me wrong. Relationships are beautiful. They're wonderful. And we all want them and we all need, that intimacy. But sometimes it comes a point in life where you have to sit with self, and figure things out, and
have a conversation.
That's right. Yourself. And win or lose, just get up to fight another day, and forgive yourself and keep going and keep going no matter what. And let the hurt come when it comes. Let it hurt, let it do what it's going to do. So then, because it's going to pass. It's going to pass,
Everything has its moment.
Yep.
Let it happen. That's how I feel. And I had right before the pandemic, over 2 years prior to that, within those 2 years, I probably had 9 deaths in my family. So I had a lot. I had a lot of soul searching. I mean, and I'm just at an age where people around me are dying, friends, family, and then COVID came and just started taking more folks out. And so to come here to my family house, where those people, 2 or 3 of those people out of my family will never come back to this house again. It just makes it that much more meaningful for me to be here enjoying and feeling the warmth in their hugs in this house, because this is where it all went down. And I have that now. I got the cookbooks. I got my mom's pots and pans, everything in this house is not everything, but some of the stuff, the utensils and different things that I had to refurnish everything and make it mine, but she's still here.
Yes.
So that's my and I, like I said, I lived with that for the last 18 months.
Okay.
Just me living in all of that, and that was one of the most beautiful things that could have happened to me at that time. And staying away from the COVID that's out there, and everything that's out there. So I'm good.
So it sounds like you got physical healing, and sounds like you got physical healing, spiritual healing, and
I learned a lot. I learned that I'm still learning. Before I got here, before I really got on that sea moss, I was taking probably 12 vitamins and supplements. Just a handful of them. I got on that sea moss. I put them all down. I've never felt better.
Wow, that's beautiful. Where do you get yours from?
I buy it at a health food store here, local store, little mom and pop store. But when I first started doing it, I used to make my own gel out of the actual sea moss.
Yeah.
I used to make my own, but it doesn't. It just got to the point where I just got tired of making it. It's like I'll just pay for it. It's a lot cheaper when you do it that way, but.
Yeah,
you enlighten me on this sea moss a little bit because I'm not really familiar with the sea moss thing. I may be sound a little.
Oh man,
a lot of people sell it too, Emmanuel. Like Tobias Trevelyan, he sells sea moss, so it's a lot of it's a lot of especially black owned companies that sells. So I encourage you to go online and just pick from whomever. But a lot of us sell it. Mike, go ahead and tell him about the sea moss, and we got to wrap this thing up. So go ahead and tell him about the sea moss, and we're going to do last comments, and then we're out of here.
Well, I don't know how many nutrients the body is supposed to have. Is it 199 or 200 nutrients or whatever it is that we're supposed to have in that? The sea moss has 199 of them. So look at that that number, and it's crazy. Okay. Go ahead on.
Something I have to look into.
And you can get the pure sea moss. You can get it, and you can like Mike said, you can make your own gel from it. Okay. You can put it in your smoothies. You can use it as facials. You can put it in your bath. But obviously, consuming it is the best way.
This is the miracle stuff. Dr. C. What's his name?
Dr. CB.
Mm-hmm. This is his thing, and once again. This is what he's been talking about, and his grandchildren are still promoting it.
Yeah, it's been around. It's been around for quite some time, and it's kind of hit the community as a wave, but it's been around for quite some time. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So it's if you don't do anything else,
I appreciate that.
do some CMOS. Aziz.
I will do.
All right, you guys. So did we lose? We lost Lillian. Okay, so we're gonna say take some last comments from everybody, and we got to get out of here. I said I was only gonna do an hour today. I'm already 20 minutes past my hour. So let me just wrap everything up. I just wanted to do a current event show, and I just wanted to let you guys know that I am still here. And even if I don't have a guest to bring to the table, I'm still here. We're still kicking live. 2020 Vision is still live. Drip to My Network is still live. We're still doing things. UB&Go Studios network is still live and kicking. We are all still here. We are still artists. We are still creators. And we're still out here doing the thing. No matter what you've been told or sold, we are still here. I want to start with Lillian and get some last comments from her. What you want to leave the people with, and any handles or anything, any place that you would like the people to contact you, please, say that now. But what would you like to leave the people with, Lillian?
I just want to say thank you for a great conversation and using the internet to connect with amazing souls.
Yes.
Good. Thank you.
Do you is there any contact information you want to leave, any handles you want to give the people to contact you for your services, anything you want to say?
You can email me.
Okay.
Or I'm not very active at the moment on social media. Kind of in the process of rebranding.
Yes. Speaking of branding, can you give the people a little snippet about you and your services, especially as it regards branding, because everyone is always looking for branding. That's like, it's like the magic pill that we all need. So can you give us a little bit about?
Sure. I have a very simple strategy when it comes to branding. I believe in just literally surfacing your soul, just a soul to surface. So I believe in just helping my clients fully align with their highest calling, and then packaging their services to best reflect their ability to reach the ideal clients that they're meant to service.
Yes. And you said they can get a hold to you where? Your email?
Yes. Do you want me to share that right here?
Please.
It's my first name, so Lillian, Lilli Toma, Toma, @gmail.com.
That's pretty easy, you guys. And then her name is on the screen, Lillian Toma, or Lillian.Toma @gmail.com. Pretty easy, you guys. Get at her. She's phenomenal, and she comes from, some big wigs, big wigs. She comes from a Grammy team, Emmy team, a Tony team. So, get at her. She's has handled some big cases with a lot of big people that we know. Kanye West. I mean, I wasn't trying to name drop. Sorry. That came out. That was supposed to. Thank you for joining us, Lillian, in this conversation.
I'm a free agent.
We appreciate you. And bye, Zeke. Thank you, Zeke, for getting on here with us.
Bye, Auntie Amira.
And Aziz, what is it that you wanted to, last comments that you want to leave the people with, and some handles?
Well, I am Aziz, the pulmonologist. I am a radio show personality, CEO of Drip the Mic Network. I love to work with people. If you do need some work from a poet, I am always open for new projects. I can be reached on Facebook at Aziz Pulmonologist Robinson, or you can follow me on Instagram at Pulmonologist. And let's get together and make some magic happen. I'm always willing to work with people. I want to tell everybody, man, just love the ones you with, love your family, love on your loved ones, and just be peaceful and just love on them, man. Don't be fighting with your family. Just be peaceful together and just love on each other, because we need each other more than ever. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
That was deep. That was sweet. I felt that one. I felt that one all the way through my soul. Yep. Love on your family. Love on your people. We need each other.
That's right.
We're losing people every day.
More than ever.
Yep. We're losing people every day. All right. And microwave.
That's what it is. Everything microwave, the real microwave music. It's all microwave. MICO space WAVE. That's what we do. We do music. We got new albums coming. We got new tours coming. We just built a couple of new shows. You'll be seeing all that stuff. Get off the air. Holla.
All right. Thank you, Microwave. The legendary Microwave. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. Responsible for a lot of our funk, a lot of our hip hop music that's out. Cali Swag. I mean, just responsible for Amira the Songstress. My very first producer, and was instrumental in getting me my first record deal. So. Thank you, Mike, for joining us today. I appreciate you. And, thank you guys for just coming on and chopping it up with me. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
I said the pleasure's all mine.
All righty. Okay, you guys. Well, this has been another episode of 2020 Vision. My name is Amira the Songstress, and you can find me anywhere you would like to listen, whether it's Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Pandora, wherever you want to listen. Amira the Songstress. And you can also get me on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and Twitter at Amira the Songstress. Oh, yeah, and TikTok. I'll be doing those TikTok videos. Y'all be seeing my little stuff. I'll be getting it in there. I'm going to do it more. I'll be getting it in there. So, Amira the Songstress on everything. And the message is what it always is, you guys. Love, life, and light. We talked about current events. We talked about those who have passed or transcended, but we still have them in the energy. We still have them in the universe. We still have them to partake, to actually participate and partake in the energy that they have left here for us to bask in. And we wish you guys good health, strength, and prosperity. And remember, stay focused.
Let me fix my crown, baby. Like dominoes, yeah, it's going down. My feet off the ground, elevated. You feel my soul when you hear my sound. And I don't know why you're like a red light that don't ever change. And you should know why I'm merging to the other lane. I'm getting close, I'm up next, no regrets. Making hits is a reflex. I'm getting close, don't take a second to second guess. Riding high so you know I'm blessed. Oh yeah, I'm getting close, I'm up next, no regrets. Making hits is a reflex. I'm getting close, don't take a second to second guess. Riding high so you know I'm blessed. No regrets, no regrets, no regrets. Ooh, I'm so tapped in, baby. Yeah, I'm turned on and tuned into that frequency. Bring love and light and healing in my energy. Hear a major difference in these minor melodies. And I don't know why you're familiar faces in strange places. They don't ever change. You should know why I'm merging to the other lane. I'm getting close, I'm up next, no regrets. Making hits is a reflex. Oh yeah, I'm getting close, don't take a second to second guess. Riding high so you know I'm blessed. Oh yeah, I'm getting close, I'm up next, no regrets. Making hits is a reflex. Baby, I'm getting close. to the industry. I came with the keys to the industry.